Thanks for tuning into the Conscious Hour. We're going to get an update about war numbers, about how many of our military have been hurt on their way to hospitals, and their numbers you won't be seeing in the U.S. media. Nope, they only want to tell you, oh, we got 20 soldiers or 30 soldiers. But listen up, you'll lead into this and you'll get more information. So make sure you spread the word.
Yeah, like the statements from Iran's armed forces this morning were saying that they hit drone hangars in one of these bases in Jordan, and I think they were claiming at least 12 MQ-9 drones destroyed in that hangar. So this is huge losses. There's also another statement by the Iranian armed forces says that F-15s were destroyed in their hangars in another one of those bases in Jordan. So this is huge. And now we add to it the video. I saw a video just a few hours ago for American soldiers filming inside Muwafaq al-Salti base in Jordan as the Iranian missiles were raining on them, and these soldiers were in a total panic trying to find shelter. So, and finally, we also hear statements in American newspapers this morning saying that at least 600 American soldiers have been injured in the last few days and have been, extracted to the hospitals in Germany. So this is 6 times what the American military has admitted. And I think even this number of 600 is probably very low, looking at the mass destruction of the barracks areas and the mess halls where the soldiers eat and their offices. And remember, all of these bases that the U.S. built in Western Asia have no underground bunker facilities because the U.S. is never used to anyone shooting its bases. And that has never happened before. And so Iran is doing something that nobody has done before. Jordan, as you pointed out, became very important in the American command and control and staging of its military activities against Iran, since Iran destroyed much of the first line bases in the Arabian Peninsula, in Bahrain, Qatar, Emirates, Kuwait, in the 40-day war. And the U.S. moved its command and control centers to Jordan and its air campaign to be mainly these jets flying out of Jordan. Now with Iran targeting this extensively, it is forcing the American Air Force to move back. And they're too worried to use Israeli airports and airstrips because Iran would be targeting those. And the Americans up until now want to keep Israel out of this war. And so what's the alternative for the United States? The alternative for the
Let's stop it right there. Yes, we want to protect. Oh my goodness. Really? We want to protect Israel. Why don't we just take out Israel? But, we don't want our bases in Israel because then they'll be attacked, but we're fighting this war because of Israel. Israel started this whole thing. Remember the unprovoked attack, on October 6th, which was a big lie? Yeah, there's some strange structural changes happening, and the U.S., I'm sure, is freaking out because the numbers are in the thousands. Guarantee you. What this destruction they did over the last 5 days, looking at basically the various countries they hit, the bases, the U.S. bases and infrastructure, no, it's in the thousands, and nobody wants to talk about it.
Is to begin using the bases in Cyprus, in Crete, and in Bulgaria to be the staging grounds for air campaigns against Iran. And this morning, again, we hear in the newspapers in Europe and in the United States that the U.S. has just signed an agreement with Bulgaria to allow it to use not only the NATO bases there, which already the U.S. had access to, but to use the national Bulgarian Air Force's own airfields and civilian airports to park its fighter jets and its fueling jets. So I think we will be seeing Iran chase the American Air Force to its back staging areas in Crete, in Cyprus, and in Bulgaria very soon. I think that's
So what's happening, folks, is the U.S. is going to spread this war. I mean, they're running, they're moving their infrastructure, their planes and stuff up farther north. Get the hell out of here because they're going to bomb us. Excuse me. Iran will chase you all the way down and keep destroying your bases. So Iran is being very effective of minimizing, literally, the ability of the U.S. to be present in the close region. But now they're going to go ahead and bring in other countries that will be having their bases destroyed. So here we have Israel, who's kind of sitting on the sidelines, who are the puppet masters, remember, because the Z's control our government. And what's happening? We, America, are having to defend Israel when they're sitting there back going, well, we just don't, don't bring them, don't come, oh my God, I'm like blown away. Who are these people that are in our military that are so blind and realizing that they're sacrificing our men and women in the military for Israel? I mean, when are we going to get real and realize America is supposed to be a sovereign country? We're supposed to be having a government that represents us. No way. We represent the interest of Israel, period. We've been taken over, folks. A coup d'etat occurred a long time ago, and that ugly beast has manifested itself, and you're looking right at it. So, you wonder why all these Republicans and Democrats are going to get voted out of office? Because you can't contain the truth. And it's being spread around the world, and people have woken up. So, World War III, tick-tock, tick-tock. When these crazy bald heads can't stop, maybe it's time they focus on Israel, the source of the problem. Who knows? Stay tuned. This is the Conscious Hour. Please hit the like and share button. Please share it with other folks, because the Western media is not going to cover this at all. Thanks for tuning in to the Conscious Hour. Please hit the like and share button. Leave your comments. Leave also anything you want me to cover as far as analytical stuff and bring forward to you so you can understand the picture that keeps growing. The U.S. is on the run. Yep. Have a great day. Thanks for tuning in.